Hello and welcome.
We return once again to Tamriel. What province are we in here in Arena?
Well, I decided off camera to take a little... There we go. It's been a little while. Decided to go to Somerset. I decided to look up some weapons.
Okay.
And basically looked up what's the best available weapon I could possibly get from a shop.
Okay.
And what I found...
Ooh, what'd you find? Ooh, that looks like an empty Dai Katana.
Yep.
Of lightning. Sweet.
Because I've noticed...
With more than 1,000 uses? Excellent.
Okay, I decided to keep the broadsword and round shield just in case.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I still have that.
I think you could probably sell that.
In fact, I think I will. Excuse me, I forgot something. Prom.
I need to make him out Curley beats. Stuff. 3 gold.
3 gold.
You must have paid for such a staff.
Yeah. Right. So as per usual, let's save.
Save early, save often. So where are we in our quest exactly?
Okay, so I think we just got done getting the 6th piece.
Okay.
So where is you, sir? Where is Mirkwood?
Ain't no such thing.
You're helpful. Well, I guess this is Somerset Isles.
Yeah. No one's heard of that in the past 500 years.
Were you there?
She might have been, but...
It would have been roughly 300 years after the whole Elder Scrolls Online timeline.
Okay. Tried asking a temple? They seem to know everything. I'm curious, who are you, stranger? A hunter and brought fresh wild beasties to the... Okay.
Well, there's the temple.
I do like asking people who they are.
Yeah.
But they seem to know everything at the temple. The god who protects this conclave of charity must be great indeed. For his bright summer day is comfortable as a shadow placed within. A pleasant floral odor of incense fills the air.
Actually, hold on. Stendar, I believe.
Huh. So they did keep some of the imagery.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure the names of the gods were established between this game and Daggerfall.
Yeah, I was gonna say Daggerfall's where it's meaningfully established and where you stop getting things like, crosses.
Actually, I want to point something out while this man is completely losing his mind.
Yep.
There's kind of a general Christian-ish-ness to fantasy at this point.
Yeah.
Like, Zelda had the cross on the shield.
Mm-hmm.
And this game implies other gods,
Mm-hmm.
but doesn't name them.
Yeah.
And this is just the accepted imagery, with an Ankh being similar, but not quite
Yeah.
different. So anyway, well, you're helpful. Okay, let's stop beating around the bush. It's in Black Marsh.
Yeah. Oh, we kind of guessed that. So, she'll head over to Black Marsh and ask there.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Red Mountain is the last one.
Quite possibly. Are you having trouble accessing the map? I might as well save.
Mainly because the music is a bear to load between tracks of music.
Fair.
Okay, now there is a specific town in mind. Well, a few choices.
Where are you thinking? Black Rose is a pretty name. Or Moon March?
Oh yes, Moon March. Since we're ditching the shield, I need to make up for the lack of armor somehow.
I was gonna say, you do remember that we can't wear plate, right?
We can't. But we can find another belt.
Ah.
Hello.
This is what Argonians typically look like, yes?
Sort of?
It is now.
The belly button doesn't make any sense.
Anyway. Who are you? I'm a cook and I cook and stuff. Thank you, Macedina Iberdarius.
If anyone's watching this, feel free to make some art of this. That needs to happen. The Argonian with the weirdly imperial name and who cooks and stuff.
I'm a cook and I cook and stuff.
Macediana.
I'm gonna say, let's keep asking people who they are, because I forgot how funny some of these were.
I cook and stuff.
Anyway, what do you actually want to ask you? Where is Mirkwood?
The Mage's Guild.
Southwest? How about Mirkwood? Something has been unearthed in a stormhold. Hope that information helps.
Alright. First, the Mage's Guild.
Thank you, cook who cooks and stuff.
This is different.
From later portrayals of Blackmarsh?
No, other cities in this game.
Yeah. Well, you notice the people are dressed very differently too, yes?
Yeah. Well, this is a small town. We've avoided those up to that point.
Mm-hmm. Who are you? Southwest of the Mages Guild?
Okay, then.
I had to kill a lot of people to get to where she is today. Question, do you believe her?
Let's say yes. I had to kill a lot of people just to find an inn at night.
Fair.
Okay, are there any obvious buildings that could be a Mage's Guild?
My guess is that...
Oh, there we go. There we go. So let's go south for a while.
So, what have we been up to while we've been away from the series?
Well, while I've been away from the Elder Scrolls series, I've been playing Morrowind.
Of course. Directly to the west. Here we are.
I see you. Before we figured out which direction you face when you enter a door.
So, bye.
So, before... Oh, you're here.
The Ebony Belt. The Archmage will kill Urson for a soft heart, but...
That's a little better. Makes up for the deficiency. Mm-hmm. I think we can hold on to the Mithril Belt for now. Doesn't take up that much room. I decided to ditch the bow because we're not really using it, and also that other magic sword because again we're not using it. What are the stats on this? 8 to 26.
That's quite a range. How does that compare to normal Ebony broadsword? Nice. So, shall we just go over to Stormhold?
Yep. Oh, right. I think that's
the whole of Ratfang?
The Ring of Khajiit.
Ah, yes.
Because it did take a bit of a detour.
Mm-hmm. People seem friendly, but strange shows in their eyes. Perhaps it's because of their proximity to the Dark Elven lands. Ooh, that gets dark.
That will not be relevant at all. Okay. You there. Bangress of the market told my brother that his son overheard two men talking about something about a map to Mirkwood being in a collapsed portion of the Conclave of Baal. Perhaps you should ask. Maybe you should ask there. Where?
Hold on.
Oh, that's. No. Stand by. Stand by.
Southeast, and who are you, my friend?
True.
I'm a field hand. I work my heart out during the harvest and starve in the winter.
Yeah, that got a little darker knowing that dark elves are nearby.
Yep.
So southeast.
Southeast. More southeast.
Okay. Maybe this is
It's worth poking nose in anyway.
my kingdom for controls. Okay. Let's see, this is...
Conclave of Baal.
Ah, excellent. Aye, my child, I know the way to find the location of Mirkwood, the dark forest that ever moves. For I am Eidolon Lancaster, leader of the Conclave of Baal. Though it is a dire place, it is said that many items were lost within its swamps and bogs. Alas, I fear its secrets will rest forever now. You see, a few nights ago, one of our initiates, thinking to impress his masters, triggered a spell of massive destructive potential.
Oof.
Though the senior brothers tried to dissipate it, they were not able. The best they could do was to channel its power into the very earth itself. Needless to say, the backlash was terrible, collapsing much of the vaults of Gemin, which I guess is my next
Yeah.
quest. The site this unfortunate apprentice had chosen to cast the spell. The stone tablet that held the key to the location of Mirkwood fell with much of the vault deep below the earth. I dare say it is lost forever, unless if you would be able to venture into the collapsed vault and try and recover the tablet. I would be happy to decipher the location of Mirkwood and inscribe it onto your map. You would have to return the tablet to me first, however. Will you agree? Yes. Doing a great service to the Conclave of Baal, I will not forget it. Be careful, however, for we have heard strange noises issuing forth from the dark caverns below. When you have returned the tablet, retrieve the tablet. Get here when you get it. Got it. Okay.
Shall we go then? Now, we're reaching parts of the quest line that I do not remember pretty much at all. This is again within the realm of I watched my elder sister playlist.
Did she beat it?
Yes.
Okay.
So there's a good chance that I will end up remembering random things. Like, the answers to riddles tend to stand out.
Yeah. Though that one.
Yes, that one.
Okay.
The Vaults of Gemin.
I might on my own time see if I can actually walk there, though I doubt it.
Let's not do that while we're trying to record, though.
Alright. Let's see what this thing can do. Probably murder.
I guess it's light and spell absorption.
Well, we'll activate. That doesn't last quite as long, so we'll activate it as we encounter stuff.
There. We don't know yet what is here.
Okay, so you just press C. Got it.
C?
Oh, to go straight into the magic menu.
Gotcha. Ooh, is that a poor unfortunate? No, it's just
Well,
wild bones.
eh. Nuts. Yeah.
Here we are. Let's try that again. That doesn't actually take very much mana, does it?
No. Yeah, I don't think I'm reaching.
Yeah. Cannot travel from here.
So what I might do is save this sword for later.
Fair enough.
If I see a golem or something.
Fair. Since those can be fairly deadly.
Oh, tell me that's it.
That would be awesome, but no.
Oh, blew itself up.
Yep.
Yay.
Or dissipate as you came near. We were saying?
Yeah. Because it's kind of become a tradition that this line.
Ooh.
Okay, so.
Light heal.
No reason to panic. Okay.
But yeah, become a tradition
That these battle mages have lightning katanas.
fair.
Is that even doing anything?
Or my sister at one point
better
joking
idea.
that these guys are in fact our friends because they fill up our mana for us. There we go.
Small worker. Oh, well, okay, I did chuck fireballs at him.
Yes.
curiosity, how much money do I have after that?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'm still doing fine.
More than 65,000.
Well, it took half my goal to get this equipment.
Fair. But still. I think you're doing fine.
Yeah, I guess considering I don't buy stuff all that often in this game.
Mm-hmm.
That is one thing that surprises me about this game. You don't really have to grind.
No, you don't. It's just nice wandering these familiar halls.
Mm-hmm.
Though it is kind of amazing how claustrophobic these can start to feel.
Hello. I do not like that.
Nor do I. Aren't the hellhole designs pretty?
Mm-hmm. Say I've been playing Morrowind. A character who, actually kind of like what we're doing with the Daggerfall stream.
Mm-hmm.
A Redguard Paladin character.
Alright. You just enjoy playing this, don't you?
Yep.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
It was pretty inefficient to have a Hellhound weak against its own fire.
Yes. They will occasionally blow themselves up, after all. Now for someone who isn't weak against fire. Okay, good.
Okay.
Ooh. Nice. And a torque. Wonder what we found.
Who's even hitting me?
Another one of those jerks.
I decided to read the manual, finding a PDF online.
Mm-hmm.
Intelligence helps a lot with lockpicking, actually.
Really?
It's probably why I've been able to, do it so successfully.
Probably.
So yeah, I did most of the Legion and Imperial Cult quests.
Nice.
But I decided to pace it out a little bit. Basically, doing the penultimate, quests for the Imperial Legion right before the end game.
Alright.
And then finishing up the cult after everything else.
Okay.
I was going to do a Let's Play of it, but I think I might as well save one game for just my personal zen. I have found that I'm enjoying it a lot more with kind of my version of attribute distribution.
Okay. Oh, poor fool.
Which is basically a choice of +2 for any 3 instead.
Ow. Choice of +2 for any 3 stats.
Right, per level up. I just enjoy it more.
Fair.
Hey. Okay, you saw that. They just
They just spawned out of nowhere, but that... I mean, to be fair, everything just spawns out of nowhere in this game, but...
Well, usually they're a little more classy about it than that. Okay.
Oh, this dungeon's being relentless today.
Ah.
If this were a later game, your restoration score would be through the roof right now.
Oh, sorry, what was it?
I was gonna say, if this was one of the later games, your restoration score would be through the roof.
Nuts. You what up?
Is it just me, or does it feel like this dungeon just got a lot harder?
Oh. Anyway, moving on.
Fortunately, the primary loop is fun.
Yeah.
If somewhat brutal this time.
Yeah, well, I have basically all the tricks to survive. I just have to...
Get him up in time.
Yay, blew himself up.
Yay. Yay. I do love how the first heal spell you had was pretty much the most effective.
Yep. Well, this is back when they did it per level,
Yeah.
as opposed to just leaving a spell as it is, which I kind of like more
Mm-hmm.
than how they do it now. Because you, as a result, you end up going through a lot of spells.
Yeah. This lets you pretty much just get very good at your starter spells.
Yeah. And realistically, lighting someone on fire isn't going to hurt less or.
Exactly. Yes. But it appears that whatever did that just blew itself up.
Good.
I still think that looks like a necktie.
Yeah, that weird thing.
Yeah. I'm sure this will make more sense in a minute.
I do have shields and stuff.
Yeah.
They could probably.
Yeah,
Right.
having a shield spell on probably wouldn't hurt you any.
Success. Yeah.
I thought briefly there was a water sound effect going on in the game, but no, it's a neighbor pulling out of the driveway.
Yep.
So are we still shielded? Now we are.
I definitely found some things I remember being annoyed by in Morrowind as well.
Oh, like what?
Well, little things like some of the quests, like say you're working for the Fires Guild, one that emphasizes oh, there we are.
I was gonna say something's invisible.
Yeah, the Fires Guild emphasizes, you know, combat prowess, heavy armor, you
All
know,
that good stuff.
all that stuff, fun stuff. But occasionally it will ask you to...
Diplomacy your way through something?
Yeah. Like some of the bounties require you to either use taunt successfully, which you're not trained to do in this guild, or get arrested for outright murdering someone.
So I imagine that's a lot of save scumming your way through the taunt process.
Yeah, and the weird way
Speaking of maybe save. The weird
way to convince someone in that game is kind of like, for taunting to work, you need to have, or at least have an active chance, he has to like you a little bit.
Yeah. So,
Which,
right, so once it goes to 0, it doesn't work.
Yeah, so you have to keep taunting him, pay him, you know, bribe-wise, taunt him some more, you know, pay him some more.
I'm reminded of that one scene in The Producers.
Which scene?
Where it's to guarantee that there's no way that their play will get a good review, he tries to bribe the unbribable critic.
Right.
Just to make him hate him.
Yeah, and... yeah, there's a whole hullabaloo over, you know, what is role-playing, what is not in these circles, and, yeah, I get that, but that definitely is not role-playing.
Yeah. It forces you to metagame, basically.
It's like, kiss my ass, kiss my ass, kiss my ass. Here's $10,000. Kiss my ass, kiss my ass. To put it in modern terms. This is inefficient. Anyway.
There's another one. It does feel like a Mad Mage's tower, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, not you two.
Feed me!
Always see how the poor soul in here died.
I'll get to it.
No, I was going to say we see how.
Get good, bro.
I forget, can you make spells with multiple effects in this game?
I am considering seeing if you can do that.
Because I was going to say, how would you like something that is a combination Shelter's Mirror, light, and... or spell absorption, light, and shield all in one?
I'm definitely considering that.
Maybe in between sessions.
Yeah, once I'm out of the dungeon at the very least.
Yeah. I was going to say, I don't think we're going to really want to backtrack on this, so...
No. I miss recall.
Have you gotten used to the conveniences of effective spells?
Yeah, divine intervention, all that fun stuff.
Ooh, the walls look slightly different here.
I do appreciate the fact that you can hit more than one enemy at once.
Yes.
Well, that unfair disadvantage, but there's only one of me.
Ooh. Sorry, I know that was a bit of an overreaction. That guy took me by surprise.
Alright, buddy. Light.
Oh, this guy's just running, hiding their way through.
Yep. I have no idea what that means. I'm half thinking that it's a glitch.
I'm not actually certain. Actually, I might look that up real quick. Just to see if that's supposed to say something else. This is what the vaults of Yemen?
Yep.
Looking to see if there's anything in particular. Apparently, this one actually has an Easter egg in the source files, where it says in Daedric, Jeremy Jaymond.
Jeremy Jaymond.
Yep.
Ah!
Ah, we found the downstairs. And I did accidentally come across a spoiler there. I didn't see anything about the text being glitched, though.
Okay.
It didn't mention the text at all on the wiki page. That's a lot of zombies.
What did that priest do?
Got himself and everyone else killed, it looks like.
But yeah, I've also been editing my book, just trying to make it readable.
I think we found the collapsed part.
I'm pretty sure I recognize this engine in a clip from a Terminator game that Bethesda did.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me if they'd reused it.
The size of the doors, the weirdly grid-based system it had.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it would have been about the same time, so...
Yeah. Yeah, they did a lot of licensed stuff before they were good.
I mean, I'd argue they're good here.
Well, I'm saying this is where they became good.
Oh, yeah. want to deal with them.
Yeah.
Kind of amused that there isn't enough room to bob around there.
Yeah. The one really annoying thing about levitation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be fair, I never really look forward to using levitation
Fair
in
enough.
these games. I'm always... I'm going to guess this is the vault part of the vault.
Probably.
But let's... Hold on.
That's the broken pillar.
That's the smallest broken pillar I've ever seen in my life.
Fair.
Whee.
Are you enjoying whizzing around?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on.
Alright. Alright, asshole.
I love how it seems to be frozen midair. No, that's just a really tiny minecart. You know, it seems like when they're paralyzed, it's stopping them at the right before they fall post.
Yeah.
Switching swords.
I do kind of like that surgical precision of a battle mage. It's just kind of like, nope, yeah, you're paralyzed, and now you are no longer my problem.
Mm-hmm. It is satisfying, isn't it?
Yeah. And it is interesting the little ways that in Daggerfall that the characters feel different.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one fighter I had, his speed is at max,
Mm-hmm.
and he's always in a bit of a hurry. While the battle mage, it's slower, but he has all the time in the world because of his teleportation access.
Yeah, he can just teleport to and from dungeons, so.
It gives him more of a relaxed feel.
Mm-hmm. That he doesn't need to be in a hurry.
He simply knows the job will be done. Alright. Yeah, whatever. You can refill my mana later.
Just make sure to keep using it down.
One thing old Eldrazi teaches you is picking your battles.
Mm-hmm. Right along with heal often and save often.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't count it as save scumming here. I feel like it's just a necessity.
Yeah. Is he now?
Somewhere.
So I think it's safe to say it's not in there.
Yes.
But definitely feels structured. Watch is in there.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting in these old games, you can tell when things go from just fill in the space to deliberate.
Yes.
Alright, you jerk. Like, a lot of people lament, well, some gamers might lament, it's like, oh, you're going to the menu very often, but sometimes that is the best way of going about it.
Yeah.
Since in real, you only have so many buttons,
Mm-hmm.
ultimately, and And I'll take this over a lot of Japanese RPG that kind of forces you to go through a menu in real time.
Yeah, I feel like that's the frame just before the collapse there.
Yep. I like this sword.
I can tell. It is a good sword. But yeah, I may have spoiled myself on the riddle when I opened up the wiki.
That's fine. It's not like we've been doing this guide list.
Yeah. It is actually one I remembered, though I had forgotten the answer. Be a miracle if you pick this lock.
Is that right?
Fail.
Flawless victory.
That's some poor soul.
That might be enchanted.
Yeah, I mean, we won't be able to use the enchantment.
Wait, really?
Why? Anyway, what's in the pile?
Don't really do the rest.
Fair. Huh, crypts.
What was in this vault, I wonder?
It's hard to say sometimes. Seems almost labyrinthian, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Not to be confused with the labyrinthian.
Mort. A lot of Morts in this family.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, definitely making it more efficient.
General all-purpose adventuring spell. I think probably one with a guarantee longer, what's it called? Duration.
Yeah.
Possibly starting with A, just so that it's easy to access.
Thing is, I don't want to cramp the top of the list. I mean, this is going to be painful no matter what we do.
Yeah. Well, there seems to be room up to the north. Might as well keep exploring.
Yep. Really?
There's a rat around here somewhere. Really?
Well, thanks for the give me, I guess.
I was gonna say, are these guys here just to keep you from sleeping? Ooh, it's pilfer. Chest opens. And a mark, nice.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Amusingly, my supervisor's name is actually Mark, or my supervisor's supervisor, technically.
That's a weirdly satisfying collapse sound.
Yeah.
Definitely implying that the rat looks a lot heavier than it looks.
Yes.
Alright. Oh, wait.
Well, it's not all rats, I guess.
Fair tactic. Trying to lull me into comfort.
And then throw more of these guys at you.
Yep.
And we're back to rats.
Yeah. Jumps on you.
I wonder what our success percentage on that spell is at this point.
Probably pretty high up there. From what I understand, 20 is the max level. We're 18.
Yeah.
Okay. Found that under not my problem.
Fair. I think we're gonna have to levitate again.
Well, I think there's still some passageways to go through.
Okay.
Slow motion spell absorption. Yeah.
Honestly, it might be worth getting a spell absorption that does take up more mana. Just because it only protects you as long as it's refilling.
Yeah.
So might as well make one that lasts forever and...
Yeah, I guess it'll refill pretty instantly.
Not on purpose there.
Nope. Ooh, this bridge is a different color. That probably doesn't mean anything, but whatever.
Ooh, drums though deep.
They are coming. Drums, I want to hear the actual game. Alright, Billy, keep going with your drums, I guess.
Skeletons?
I mean, to be fair, the skeletons were definitely more of a pain in the ass.
Than rats?
Yeah, come to think of it, the persuasion system in Morrowind kind of reminds me of Kakapo mating.
I've heard that, and let's not go through all the details.
Yeah. So to sum it up, it's basically the male shouts from a distance and the female can't figure out where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Douglas Adams, though. Well, not a whole book on that specifically, but on dangerous species.
Yep. Last Chance to Say.
Yep.
One of my favorites, honestly.
It's even more fun when if you imagine Douglas Adams being the Bilbo Baggins of the trip, because he really is just kind of dragged there to write things down.
I mean, he's good at playing a baffled everyman.
Yep.
That's honestly one reason why I was kind of happy with the casting of Martin Freeman as Bilbo Baggins.
Yeah.
Since I believe who it was also cast as Arthur Dent.
Yep, and I think he was also in the British, the original Office.
Mm-hmm.
As someone who just kind of tolerates his co-workers.
As so many of us do.
It does disturb me. I don't care. Okay. Don't be stubborn, but we'll remain on foot as much as possible.
Fair enough. I know how much you love the levitation spell.
I know it's probably still active, but whatever.
You need to use up the... Well, let's just throw Shelter's Mirror on.
But then I won't absorb magic.
Fair. Also, I still love that fountain in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere.
I guess this is as good a place to look as I.
Yeah. No, I meant trolls regenerating somewhere.
Yeah.
There have been several, so.
Don't fall in. Thank you.
This feels promising? Ah, there's where Troll is regenerating.
Nice try. Oh.
I believe you were aiming at something.
Yep.
This is our Troll Slayer sword.
This is my I'm done with your BS sword. I don't think he's regenerated from that.
Give it a minute, but in the meantime. Ooh, pile of stuff. And a torque.
How are you?
What's this poor soul have?
Balance. Well, you tried.
Yep.
My pa's axe. Stand up for service.
That was a well-written quest line.
Yeah, I love the Dawn Guard.
Yeah.
Easterand's great. Hello.
Is that?
Nope.
No, it's... That certainly looks like something that ought to be pick-upable, though. I say I like pick-upable's word.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, well, it's fairly obvious the east now, but,
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew.
no one believed me.
What am I doing?
Checking the map, I imagine, is what you're aiming for.
Yep, okay, so... Yeah, let's just go northeast, I guess, for now.
Might as well. Oh, is that going to require jumping?
Not if I was saying it. Yeah, just keep refueling me, that's fine.
Now these guys actually will cross over to say hello.
You guys are jerks.
Just a bit.
Sound screwing up is probably my least favorite glitch.
I can see that, because that just kind of breaks the feel of things.
Yeah. That's...
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Huh. Of course now the light goes out. still love that scene behind you. We first saw that panel elsewhere, but not that panel. Miracle if you picked that lock.
I do wonder. I do wonder if this was reused in another game. Yeah, nice little cute reference.
Yeah. It feels like it might have at least been some inspiration.
Yeah.
We already know we can't pick those up. Anyway.
Actually, another main reason I'm not doing a Let's Play or a stream or anything of Morrowind is due to the music I'm using.
That's right, you've added a lot of stuff of your own.
Yep. Dead Can Dance, which maybe it's just me, I think just fits Morrowind very well.
You're not wrong.
And I found a mod that actually allows you to have dungeon music versus overworld. For those who haven't played Morrowind, basically there's only non-combat music and combat music.
Mm-hmm.
Everything from the dungeons to the towns to inside buildings all use the same group of music. It's a little annoying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was just the back of the staircase that we saw earlier.
Yep.
Should we take care of the north?
Actually, let's take care of that little niche.
Okay. And in that niche are the restless dead, it appears.
Mm-hmm.
You want to focus on north or south? Or east.
Yeah, I'm thinking east.
East has bridges.
Yep.
Glad we have cure disease.
Yeah.
That would always get the one stanza from the bells stuck in my head.
Oh, sorry, what?
You know Edgar Allan Poe's The Bells?
Not really.
Basically, it's a meditation on the various kinds of bells you will hear. And there's one bit where he announces that the creatures within the church are neither man nor woman, beast nor human, but ghouls.
I think in the original Night of the Living Dead, they were called ghouls.
Yes. Also, on the topic of the bells, my brother's written an actual song tuned to set the words to.
Right. Success.
Let's see what we shall see.
Oh. I'm sure that's actually good. Mad. Alright.
Looks like that's a way in.
Well, I feel a little bit spoiled since the Dark Elf in Daggerfall has a sword that absorbs spells.
Mm.
I mean, you have to keep an extra eye on it so you can repair it, but still, it's something I basically don't have to worry about.
Yes.
Yeah, moment to moment.
Whereas this, you do still, in fact, need to worry moment to moment.
See, I'm pretty sure shield is less on time and more. It has replacement hit points, basically.
I'm not certain, actually. Ooh, piles of stuff.
And like a crack addict, I think I've been thinking of doing some more Skyrim lately.
I was gonna say, it's been a while since you've played through Skyrim.
No, it hasn't.
I was gonna say, it's been more than 5 minutes. What's the poor soul there got?
Well, I basically nuked the special edition thing. Excuse me.
You alright?
Yeah. Eating food can be rough.
But delicious.
Yeah. I basically nuked the special edition and in using the standard Skyrim game I have on Steam as my big modding thing. I mean, not saying I'm not gonna do mods on the special edition / anniversary edition, but I'm not gonna dig through Nexus anymore for that version.
Fair.
I'm gonna use the ones that are on the site that are just so much easier to install.
Fair. I was gonna say, did you see something kind of odd about the...
Yeah. Thanks.
I feel weird about crossing that particular square, and I think it might be better to levitate.
Nuts. Well.
Okay, it is in fact fine. My apprehension may have been misplaced, but...
Nuts. I don't know how the hell you get through this without magic.
Carefully. Or more often, poorly.
I took that personally.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that tile was just glitched or...
Well, in some ways it's a bit of a relief to find little oddities because I know it's not my fault.
Fair.
since I don't know if anyone's tried to mod this game. I know someone's trying to make a Unity version of this.
Which I would love to say.
Yeah. But I have no idea if there's a modding community of this at all.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure on this. I mean, obviously for Daggerfall, there's actually a huge modding community these days, but...
Well, it's growing.
Yeah.
It's growing.
No, I wasn't being facetious there. I meant I am genuinely impressed by the modding community for Daggerfall.
No, it's just... Calling it huge, I think, might be a little... less accurate, but...
I was going to say, it exists, and that's the amazing part.
Yeah. It is an interesting study of how things materialize and become sort of official.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotten to the point where the UESP, the unofficial Elder Scrolls...
Wiki, basically, right?
Right. The one that doesn't suck. How that just kind of became official. Like that site acknowledges it.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see, there's a bridge there.
Mm-hmm. Guarded by skeletal warriors.
Mm-hmm.
And the dead.
Might as well take one last sip of ye old. Someone hit me. Aha!
Nice.
A miracle indeed.
Miracle it is. Ooh, a torque. We can ID everything later.
Yep. Okay. Things are definitely here.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna ignore that fellow.
Sword arm's definitely gonna work out here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but also been working on my own RPG system.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a bit of a mouthful to describe it in full.
All I'll say is I've tried it and it's fun, so.
Yeah. I guess I'm going for simplicity, flexibility, and ease of use.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I basically succeeded in that.
It's a simple D10 based one, right?
Yep. Basically, I had an epiphany that there's really no difference between a 20 out of 20 and a 10 out of 10.
Fair.
Mathematically. And instead of having this, that, and the other dice for everything.
Sometimes it's easier to just play with the D10s.
Yep.
Do you think there's any game that is particularly a successor to Arena? Because I think I would at least argue that modern Elder Scrolls has very little to do with this.
It's a bit of a starting point, I would say. Yeah, again, you might, to my mind, you might as well say that modern Zelda isn't really a successor to
The first one.
yeah, the original. Yeah, again, you could see a lot of very similar starting points between this and Arena.
Mm-hmm.
This and the original Zelda. kind of basically accepted to be a Christian sort of religion.
Mm-hmm.
Medieval fantasy with maybe some variations here and there. But
Medieval fantasy, but they also have found out what a katana is.
yeah, so stuff like that. I mean, the very first Zelda game had bombs.
Yes.
That sucks.
Actually, how long have we been recording? Oh, it's been an hour and a half.
Okay. Well, maybe let's clear out this last little corner here.
Okay.
All right.
And then maybe we'll resume this in the next part.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me just take a last gander.
I mean, they'll keep spawning in as long as we let them. So.
Take the.
Turn out the lights.
Okay, I think that's good enough for government work.
All right. On that note, we will find what's in this dungeon and our next time. I've been Eva. Until then.
And this is Frank. Thanks for joining us.
All right. Have a good night.
Good night.